After a tense lunch with Justin Hunt, where veiled threats and hidden agendas simmered beneath the surface, I rushed to Cherry's school. Instead of a brawl, I found her feigning a faint, a desperate attempt to avoid Whitney Lowe's dance class critique. A confrontation ensued, revealing Whitney's bullying nature and my own protective ferocity. I forced an apology, but Whitney threatened legal action, only to be silenced by the principal's cryptic warning about important people backing me. Cherry, meanwhile, innocently suggested I bring her talented Aunt Tanya back to judge her dance competition, a request I dismissed, revealing Tanya's pre-existing visit next week. Cheryl then approached me, thanking me for the formula and asking to go out for drinks. Meanwhile, in Justin's study, a chilling revelation unfolded. Chester discovered encrypted communications and access log anomalies, indicating someone was targeting the research intended for Pete's future. Suspicion fell on their uncle, driven by ambition and a desire to seize Pete's inheritance. Chester suggested I could be an ally, but Justin, wary of my past and protective of Pete, refused to trust me. He vowed to tighten security and investigate the threat within their own family. So who are these important people who hold sway over the school principal? What exactly is the research that's so vital to Pete's inheritance? And why is their uncle so desperate to steal it? Will Justin finally accept that he needs help to protect Pete? And most importantly, what will happen when Tanya arrives next week? And what secrets will she bring with her? Cherry sat on the edge of my bed, her small shoulders slumped, her usually bright eyes dimmed with unshed tears. "Mommy," she whispered, her voice a fragile thread. "They laughed at me." I knelt beside her, my heart twisting with a fierce protectiveness. "Who, Cherry? Who dared to laugh at you?" I kept my voice gentle, but a cold fury was already building within me. "Whitney and Sinead," she choked out, tears finally spilling down her cheeks. "They said I was lying about Justin Hunt being my father. They said I was just a nobody trying to pretend. I wanted to dance, to show them, to prove them wrong, but I messed up." I pulled her into a hug, my fingers stroking her soft hair. "Oh, my sweet girl, their words are empty, Cherry. They're cruel and small. You are talented, strong, and they're just jealous of the spark they see in you." I felt a bitter taste in my mouth, the familiar sting of injustice. "But I need to show them," she insisted, her small fists clenching, her voice gaining a desperate edge. "I need to make them regret it. I need to make them see that I'm not just some kid they can push around. And you will," I promised, my voice firm, laced with a quiet determination. "I'll find you a teacher, someone who will make Whitney Lowe look like an amateur, someone who will reveal your true brilliance and make them swallow their words." I thought of the best dance teachers I knew, each with a unique skill set. "Aunt Tanya?" she asked, her eyes lighting up with a flicker of hope. "She's the best." "Not this time, sweetheart," I said, a flicker of something unreadable passing through me. "We'll find someone else. Someone unexpected. Someone who will surprise them all." Later, in the grand living room of the Hunt mansion, Pete sat beside Justin. The room, usually filled with a cold, formal atmosphere, held a rare moment of tenderness. Pete sat beside Justin on a plush sofa, his small face filled with a pure, innocent adoration. The contrast between Pete's innocent gaze and Justin's guarded expression was stark. "Daddy," Pete said, his voice soft, "I like Cherry. She tells funny stories, and she's not like the other kids. She's brave." Justin's expression softened, but a shadow of worry lingered in his eyes, a darkness that seemed to deepen with every passing moment. "I know, Pete, but you have to understand. I'm trying to protect you. Not everyone is as kind as Cherry. Some people have other motives." Pete's brow furrowed, his innocent eyes questioning. "Protect me from what, Daddy? From who?" Justin's jaw tightened, his gaze hardening as if he was looking at an invisible enemy. "It's complicated, Pete. There are people who might try to hurt you, people who want what you have, what you represent. But I won't let that happen. I'll always keep you safe." His voice was heavy, full of a pain he couldn't quite decipher, a fierce possessiveness that bordered on desperation. He looked at his son with a raw, almost desperate protectiveness, as if Pete was the most precious thing in the world, a fragile treasure he held close to his heart, a treasure he would defend with his life. As I was leaving the living room, Cheryl approached me, her eyes bright. "Nora!" she exclaimed, her voice cheerful. "Don't forget, you promised to take me out for drinks. I'm really looking forward to it. I smiled, though my mind was still racing with worry about Cherry and Justin. Of course, Cheryl. I haven't forgotten. Let's do it tomorrow night, okay? Cheryl's smile widened. Perfect. It's a date. I stepped outside the mansion. I needed a moment alone to clear my mind and focus on the task ahead. I headed towards a nearby park, a place I often sought for solitude. As I walked, my phone buzzed, a familiar tune signaling an incoming call. I pulled it out of my pocket and saw Solo's name displayed on the screen. I hesitated for a moment, unsure if I wanted to answer. The conversation with Solo always left me with a lingering sense of unease, but I finally pressed the answer button. Solo, I answered, my voice low, wary. What have you found? Whitney Lowe's teaching methods are brutal, as expected, Solo said, his voice laced with a hint of dark amusement. But if you want to really make her pay, if you want to deliver a blow that she won't forget, you should use Tanya. She's unmatched, a force of nature on the dance floor. It'll be a spectacular revenge, a performance that will leave them all speechless. I don't want to drag Tanya into this, I replied, my mind already racing, piecing together the fragments of a puzzle I didn't fully understand. I need something else. I need you to dig into Pete's birth history. I need to know how Justin Hunt acquired Pete. Everything, every detail, from the moment he entered Justin's life. That's a delicate request, Solo warned, his voice laced with a hint of caution. Are you sure you want to open that Pandora's box? Some secrets are best left buried. Yes, I said, my voice firm, unwavering. I need to understand. I need to know the truth, no matter how dark it might be. As I hung up, a chill ran down my spine, a sense of being watched. I turned, my gaze sweeping across the crowded street. The same man in a pristine white suit stood a short distance away, his eyes fixed on me, his gaze cold and unwavering. I had seen him before, lurking at the edge of my vision. A silent, unsettling presence, a phantom in the bustling city. Him again, I breathed, my heart pounding against my ribs, a frantic drumbeat of fear. I took a step towards him, intending to confront him, to demand answers, but he turned and vanished into the crowd, slipping away like a ghost, leaving me with a cold, hollow feeling, a sense of dread that settled deep in my bones. Who was he? Why was he watching me? And what did he know about Justin, about Pete, about the secrets that seemed to cling to the Hunt family like a shroud? The questions swirled in my mind, a dark, ominous cloud, a storm brewing on the horizon. And I knew, with a chilling certainty, that I was walking into a dangerous game, a game where the stakes were higher than I could have ever imagined.